Hello, guys. Good morning. Happy coffee talk. Coffee this morning is in my Bumblebee mug. I love this mug. And it's really thick, by the way. So the like thickness of a mug matters to me too. But this one's super thick, like the clay is thick. It's got this Bumblebee on it, and I am drinking Raven's Brew Wicked Wolf coffee, which is definitely one of my favorites. Before we get into coffee talk topic, reminder, Nutrition Boot Camp kickoff is this Sunday. This is a free game that we're doing in a Facebook group. So Nutrition Boot Camp, you're going to get daily targets. You're going to get action steps around nutrition and exercise. It's really fun. You actually get 14 days to complete all 10 days. So there's no excuses because you can take a mulligan day if you have one. We're giving away 3 prizes to the people if you complete, you are entered into the drawing for free prizes. And you're going to walk away with the tools that you need to build a personalized nutrition plan. I mean, this boot camp is going to be really, really cool and it's fun. So definitely sign up. I'll put the link in the comments, in the show notes, all the places. So be sure to sign up for Nutrition Boot Camp. Again, we kick off on Sunday, but it starts on Monday. It's the perfect way to start your summer. So let's talk about coffee talk stuff. Sorry, I needed more coffee. I had to take a sip. On my desk is my 100th water bottle. I feel like I have purchased 100 water bottles to get me to drink water. And yesterday I fell for it again. I was at Target. I was getting teacher presents for Georgia's preschool teachers. And I actually got them water bottles because when the fitness coach obviously gets you a water bottle for the summer, but I got them these like really nice water bottle thermoses and a gift card. And I looked at this big giant water bottle that has 80 ounces of water in it, and I thought, that's what I need. That's exactly what I need to start drinking my water. Even though I have bought every water bottle under the sun, different kinds to drink water. It's not that I don't drink liquid. So I drink plenty of liquid. So I'm not dehydrated, guys. Don't worry. I drink like probably 2 or 3 cups of black coffee. I drink Zevia. I drink sparkling water. I drink all day. However, I don't drink a lot of just water. And especially in the summertime, this has to be a thing. And one of the commitments that I made to you guys as part of my like process goals challenge for myself was drinking water. And so I haven't done a good job of that, to be honest. I've done a phenomenal job of walking. I've done pretty good job of staying in my calorie deficit. And doing my workouts, been pretty good on all that. But the water is not so good. So anyways, I bought this water bottle because I'm like, this is the ticket, right? Like if I have a new water bottle, then I'll feel motivated to drink it. And if that resonates with you, then we are water bottle soul sisters, because this is not the solution. It's sitting on my desk. Yesterday I drank 40 ounces, so I'm looking at it. It's about halfway done. But really what needs to happen now is I need to go take it, fill it up with ice and water, maybe even put in a hydration packet in there, which might help because it'll taste a little bit like something, and then start drinking it. But I'm sitting here looking at it. I've been working at my desk for almost an hour. So here's the thing. And I said this to a client. So I did a coaching call with a client yesterday. So I have been coaching her for a while. And last year she lost probably 15 pounds while I was coaching her. And it really was a matter of like taking a couple of months to get her life in order and then going ahead and just doing the work that she needed to do to lose the weight that she wanted to lose and feel better. And she did that. And then over the past couple of months, it's a couple pounds have crept back, like 3 or 4, not a lot. But she's like, I need to get going, get back in that same direction. Like, what do I do? So I remember I told her, I said, listen, I need you to do these things. You know, this is the instructions. You got to do these things. And at first it was a couple weeks of her not doing it. And it was life, you know, kids this, husband that, house this, you know, life that. And then it's like one day she just started doing it. And so now we're going on like 4 or 5 weeks of her having done one of her action steps very consistently. And I'm like, you did it. You didn't need some sort of fancy thing. You just needed to decide you were going to do it. You needed the plan and you needed to decide that you were going to do it no matter what. And that is how water is. Because that's how walking is. And that's how eating better is. It's not, yes, I'm not saying we don't need some gear. We do. Like, I need my walking shoes. If I don't have my walking shoes, I'm not going to be able to walk very far. So by all means, we do need something, you know, in that category. But A lot of times we look for what we can purchase because it feels like the easy thing, especially in like the supplement category. Like if I was to put out, into Fit Me, like, hey, here's some really great protein supplement and here's some like metabolism booster burner thing, you guys should all get it. People be like much more inclined to be like, oh, I'm going to get that because that's going to like kick off my nutrition. I'm going to do it. And it feels really good. It feels weird. You get this like dopamine hit from like buying things that are supposed to be the beginning of the new thing you're committed to. I really think we learned this in school. I probably shared this before, but there's that feeling of like the first day of school. And I remember I used to have my new backpack, like, I don't think we had enough money for a JanSport backpack, to be honest, but I always wanted one. I always wanted those JanSport backpacks that had your initials engraved in them, or not engraved, but embroidered in them, right? I always wanted one of those. Well, I don't think we had the money for that. So I got some kind of new backpack, right? That looks it was like the knockoff version, I'm sure. And then you have your like new tennis shoes. They're like set out. And then you have your clothes, right? Like that you're going to wear for your first day of school. You got your new Trapper Keeper. Like I'm sure I had some sort of like, I wasn't super girly, but I'm guaranteed like in elementary school, I had some sort of like Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper and I had my pencil box. And I can't even remember what all that stuff smelled like. It was like that new feeling, right? That first day of school, like you've got all your stuff, your folders that are kind of like crispy. When they open that, they've got that like waxy feel on them, and you open them up and you've got your paper with the like wide rule and it's got a smell, like that whole situation. You have all of that. It's like a new first day of school feeling, and you're starting fourth grade and you're going to do it. And you are going to do it because if you just keep showing up, you're going to graduate fourth grade probably. But unfortunately for us, like we've taken that like new feeling and tried to apply it to like healthy lifestyle changes. And it just doesn't tend to work out the same way. You can buy the water bottle and the sneakers and the gym bag and the gym clothes and all of that. But at the end of the day, you've got way too much life to get in the way to have that be the reason that you actually do it, because nobody's putting you on the bus and making you go to like healthy lifestyle school every day. I wish we did. That would be really cool. I would love that for everyone, but you don't have that. So instead, you have your new stuff, but then you have your old life that didn't change. And so then you're going to take your new stuff and your old life, and you're going to be like, why am I not doing it? It's because your life didn't change. You just got the stuff. And so it's not that the stuff isn't helpful. It's just you actually have to make a fundamental shift in your life or your routine or your commitments or your habits or whatever if you actually want to use your stuff. So if you want to use your gym bag, you're going to have to make a shift in your schedule to actually make time in your life to go to the gym. You're not going to just have a gym bag and all of a sudden be doing it. If you're going to start walking and you've got the walking shoes, well, you're going to have to make some fundamental shift in your life in order for you to be able to start walking consistently enough for it to matter. Like you're going to have to carve out time in your day, somewhere in your day, to go ahead and go walking. And so it's not just as simple as the stuff, but I get the feeling, right? Like I bought this big water bottle because it felt like new. I'm like, I will drink this water because now I can see inside. This isn't just like any old water bottle, right? Like one, it has a handle. Two, I can see inside, so it doesn't look gross because, sometimes water bottles that I can't see inside that I'm supposed to refill over and over again, they feel like yuck to me. And this one has a gigantic top. So I was like, oh, I'll wash this one more. I can see inside so I can see how far the water's down. It's got a straw. It like checks all the water bottle boxes that I teach people about. But at the end of the day, nobody's going to make me drink this. I actually have to drink it. So when I hang up Coffee Talk, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to my fridge. P.S. The water comes out super slow, and I hate that. But I'm going to fill up this water bottle with my super slow water from my fridge. I'm going to put some ice in it, and I'm going to put a hydration pack in it because I do think that will help me drink more of this. The goal today is to drink 80 ounces. I know I can do it, but the thing is it has nothing to do with the water bottle. It has everything to do with me just deciding to do it. I can decide to do anything I want to do, and so can you. We are really, really good at this. It's just the stuff that we don't really want to do. We're like, I just didn't get to it. It felt hard. I felt full. I didn't want to. Like, the water was too slow. Blah, blah, blah. I forgot my water bottle. Like, we just tell ourselves all the dumbness. But really what the matter is we just have to decide to do it. Like my client yesterday, it wasn't like, oh, life's changed. Oh, kids changed. Oh, husband changed. Oh, travel changed. No, none of that changed. One day she just decided she was going to do the thing that I told her she needed to do. She made it work. And so, we just have to make that decision up in our mind. I have this chart that I want to share on my Instagram story of when I decided to start walking. as opposed to just hoping that I would get 10,000 steps. I have a sedentary job. Being a nutrition coach and being the founder of FitMe and a founder of another company, I have a sedentary job because I sit at my computer most of the day. I mean, I get up to take care of Georgia or to clean up my house, but outside of that, like, I'm a computer girl. And so in order for me to get in 10,000 steps, I have to really be intentional about that. And I was trying to do it. I was like, oh, I'll get up and I'll walk for 5 to 10 minutes every hour. And I'm not saying that that's a bad strategy. I've given that strategy to people and it works, but it wasn't working for me. And instead I was just making excuses. Oh, my day's too busy, blah, 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 blah. Nope. I actually just needed to look at my calendar every single day and carve out, where is my hour of walking going to be? My non-negotiable hour of walking. And once I started carving that out and realizing it takes an hour for me to walk 3 miles, if I do that, I easily hit 10,000 steps. So where's it going to be? Is it going to be in the morning before everybody is gone for school while the boys are still here? Is it going to be while I'm doing coaching calls in the middle of the day, maybe while George is at preschool? Is it going to be in the evening, like on the way to the gym? Do I have somebody that can watch the kids so that I can walk to the gym, do a workout, and then walk home? Like, where's my hour going to be? And I actually have to look at my calendar and decide that. That's the only reason it happens. It's very intentional on my part. It's not an accident that I'm hitting 10,000 steps. And when you look at this chart that I'm going to share on my Instagram story, it is an abrupt shift of like a 5,000 to 6,000 calorie a day, or 5,000 to 6,000 steps average, all the way to an 11,000 steps average. And it looks like it happened overnight, and it did, because I decided to do it. I needed to do it, and I decided, and then I just did. After screwing around for a couple weeks thinking like, well, I can kind of squeeze it in here and there. No. You just got to decide and do it. And buying the gear is not the key. Buying the gear can feel good. It's not that that's wrong. It's just that it's got to be paired with the life change. And if you do both, then great. You can like ride the high off of the new thing and at the same time make the fundamental shift in your life so that you actually do it. Put yourself on the Healthy Habits school bus. A non-negotiable, you're graduating 4th grade. You're going to take yourself every day to Healthy Habits School. You're going to eat real breakfast. You're going to go for an hour walk. You're going to drink your water. You're not going to eat kid junk or processed crap and snack on sugar. You're going to get some strength training in a couple of times a week. You're going to go to bed at a reasonable hour, and you're not going to drink too much. You're going to put yourself on the Healthy Habits school bus and graduate 4th grade. We all are. And I'm not saying that those things are like 4th grade rudimentary basics. I'm saying those things are real life healthy habits that we actually have to create. And I just listed them for you, by the way. You got to eat healthy food where you emphasize protein and have appropriate portion sizes for your body. You've got to walk ideally an hour a day, 10,000 steps. You can do it, break it up, or you can do it all in one go. You need to be strength training, resistance training with weights that feel heavy 3 times a week. You need to go to bed on time. And you got to cut out some of the nonsense. You can't be snacking on refined sugar and drinking alcohol all the time and snacking on a bunch of junk food. If you can just do those things, you've created a very healthy lifestyle. You're going to eat healthy food most of the time. You're walking, you're exercising, you're sleeping, you're doing all the things. And then you can have treats sometimes. You can have the chips at the barbecue or the ice cream sundae because you feel like it, because that's an occasion rather than the rule. You've created that healthy lifestyle. So if it helps you to buy gear, do it. Buy what you need. It's funny when I say that because gear, I think gear also means steroids. I don't know. I'm not in the bodybuilding space, but I'm pretty sure if somebody says they're on gear, it means they're on steroids. But I don't know anything about that because I genuinely don't. I just made me laugh when I said it. But if you need to buy gear to get yourself fired up, do it. If you need to buy a new workout pants or shirt, great. But like, don't also do that and not actually change your schedule so you can go to the gym, right? Change your schedule. That's the more important part. And you don't need gear to do that. You don't need new workout clothes or a new water bottle to start hitting your water. You don't have to have the stars align for you to be able to walk. You just need to start doing it. So that's my coffee talk message for today. Make your mind up, make it happen. And if you need help with that, come to Nutrition Boot Camp because that's what we're going to do. Not only is it just like nutrition targets, but I'm going to give you like a kind of a kick in the butt every day. So if you like this, if this was helpful, sign up for Nutrition Boot Camp. Tell a friend to sign up too. It's totally free. So the more the merrier. Tell your friends to join us. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to Fit Me Coffee Talk on your favorite podcast platform. And if you're not a part of our Facebook group yet, go to Facebook, search Fit Me Community, request to join the group, and I will add you there. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.